Welcome, my dear friends. Today, I want to share something close to my heart. There are 7 foods your kidneys simply can't heal without. These aren't just ordinary foods, they're nature's true medicine. The most powerful blood pressure lowering, diabetes fighting, and inflammation calming foods on the planet. You see, while many foods are healthy, only a few have been proven to truly restore kidney function. In one large review of studies, patients with stage 3 and 4 CKD were able to stop their disease from progressing and even regain some kidney function simply by adding more fruits and vegetables. Isn't that incredible? And you can do it too, but not without the 7 superfoods we're diving into today. Alright, let's begin. Number 7 is a tropical beauty, sweet, refreshing, and surprisingly kidney-friendly. It's papaya. I absolutely love this fruit, not just for its taste but because it's so gentle on your kidneys and heart. Papaya is packed with lycopene, vitamin A, C, and E, all-powerful anti-inflammatory antioxidants that help lower the very markers linked to kidney and heart damage. And remember, when you protect your heart, you protect your kidneys too. Papaya is also low in potassium for a tropical fruit, only about 180 milligrams per 100 grams, which makes it a safe and healing choice for most people with CKD. When you shop for it, look for one that's turning yellow and gives slightly to the touch. That's when it's perfectly ripe and ready to nourish you. Now, let's move to number 6. A humble friend you probably already have in your kitchen, one that can actually help lower your creatinine levels. Carrots are one of the most underrated kidney superfoods. They're rich in beta-carotene, the active form of vitamin A, which supports your kidney's natural detox process and helps them filter waste more effectively. Research has shown that beta-carotene can even reduce inflammation inside the nephrons, helping repair damage and, in some studies, lowering creatinine levels. One medium carrot has about 200 milligrams of potassium, about the same as an apple, but the benefits far outweigh that number. And more kidney specialists are beginning to question whether potassium from whole foods really poses the same risk as once thought. So yes, carrots deserve a place on your plate. They're bright, healing, and full of life, just like the recovery you're working toward. Now let's move to number 5, a personal favorite of mine, and of many people from my home country, the Philippines. This next superfood has been used for centuries in traditional healing to ease diabetes, calm skin flare-ups, soothe asthma, and support digestion. But the reason it earns its spot in my top 7 most powerful medicinal foods is because of its remarkable ability to balance blood sugar. Number 5 is bitter melon, or as we call it back home, ampalaya. It's a bumpy green vegetable, a little like a cucumber in shape, but with a very distinct, bitter taste. Across Asia, South America, India, and Africa, bitter melon has long been used as a natural remedy. Inside this humble fruit are unique plant compounds that mimic the action of insulin, helping your body lower and stabilize blood sugar levels naturally. Modern studies have confirmed what traditional healers have known for generations: bitter melon truly helps reduce blood sugar, and even extracts of it are being studied as natural diabetes treatments. If you live with high blood sugar or diabetes, this is one food you might want to invite into your kitchen with gratitude and curiosity. Now, get ready because the next one is a powerhouse. Number 4 is a food so potent, I have to be careful not to eat too much of it myself. It can lower my blood pressure so effectively that I start to feel lightheaded. That's how strong its effects are. It's beetroot, or simply, beets. I absolutely love this vibrant root vegetable. It's sweet, earthy, and packed with natural nitrates that help relax blood vessels, improving circulation and bringing blood pressure down naturally. In one study, People with kidney disease who drank beetroot juice daily for just 4 weeks saw their blood pressure drop by an average of 10/5 millimeters of mercury. That's incredible, and it's one of the many reasons beets deserve a place on your plate if you're working to protect your kidneys. Yes, medications can help manage blood pressure, but some of them may strain the kidneys over time. Using foods like beetroot gives you a natural, supportive way to keep those numbers in check gently, and without harm. If you're wondering how to add beets to your meals, it's easy. You can enjoy them cooked or raw, sliced into salads, blended into smoothies, or even as a side dish. I personally like buying pre-cooked, vacuum-sealed beets for convenience, but when I can find fresh ones, I go for raw. Studies suggest raw beets may actually lower blood pressure even more. Just remember they're higher in potassium, so portion mindfully if your levels tend to run high. Now, we're entering the top 3, the most special part of our list. Each of the foods we've talked about so far plays its own healing role: beetroot for blood pressure, bitter melon for blood sugar, carrots for kidney repair, and papaya for heart health. But the next 3? They go even deeper. These foods support multiple aspects of kidney healing, detoxifying, repairing, and protecting at the same time. Our number 3 superfood, in particular, is a natural diuretic. It gently helps your body release excess fluid and toxins while also keeping your blood pressure steady. It's time for number 3, and I have to say, this one is a quiet hero in kidney healing. It's simple, affordable, and something most of us already have in our kitchens. Yet, few people realize how powerful it truly is. Number 3 is onion. Now, I know onions might not sound glamorous. But don't let their humble appearance fool you. These little bulbs are packed with sulfur compounds, the very same ones that give them that sharp smell and flavor, and those compounds are what make onions one of nature's best kidney detoxifiers. They gently help your body release excess fluids, reduce inflammation, and even protect your heart. Regularly eating onions can lower LDL, or bad cholesterol, and help stabilize blood pressure, both key for keeping your kidneys strong and supported. But here's the secret most people don't know: to get the full benefit of those sulfur compounds, onions are best eaten raw. When cooked, a lot of that healing power fades away with the heat. If white or yellow onions feel too strong, try red or sweet onions. They're milder, beautifully colored, and perfect for salads, sandwiches, or even as a crisp topping on a healthy dish. And the best part? All onions are naturally low in potassium, making them kidney-friendly across the board. Now, let's move to something even more ancient and extraordinary. Number 2 is not a fruit or a vegetable, it's a seed. A seed so powerful, it's been used in healing traditions since around 5000 BC to calm inflammation and protect the kidneys. Yes, it's flaxseed. Flaxseed is truly one of the most underrated superfoods on Earth. These tiny golden or brown seeds are bursting with nutrients that your kidneys absolutely love. They're rich in plant sterols, natural compounds that can lower cholesterol levels in the blood, and studies have shown that just adding more plant sterols to your diet can reduce cholesterol by up to 15%. Even more exciting, research suggests that flaxseed can improve kidney function in people with inflammatory kidney diseases like nephritis by lowering inflammation throughout the body and easing stress on the nephrons. It's so easy to use, too. Sprinkle ground flaxseed into smoothies, stir it into oatmeal, or add a spoonful to yogurt. You can even use flaxseed oil for salad dressings or drizzling over steamed vegetables. It's gentle, nourishing, and deeply restorative, a perfect example of how small, consistent choices can create big changes in your kidney health. And now, our number 1. The crown jewel of healing foods. The one that has earned its place at the top of nearly every list I've ever made. This, my friends, is truly the healthiest food on earth. I say that with zero hesitation. Why? Because it consistently outperforms even prescription drugs when it comes to lowering blood pressure, and that's just the beginning. What most people don't know is that this little powerhouse can also cut the number of seasonal colds by more than half and even shorten how long you're sick. In one study, people who ate it daily had 60% fewer colds, and when they did catch one, it lasted only a day and a half instead of 5. Isn't that incredible? I'm talking, of course, about garlic. Garlic is one of nature's purest medicines, potent, ancient, and endlessly healing. If your goal is to protect your kidneys, lower your blood pressure, balance cholesterol, or strengthen your immune system, this is one food you must make part of your daily life. And yes, there's actually a form of garlic that's even more powerful, known as black garlic, which has its own unique benefits we'll talk about later in this video. But before we get there, there's something very important you need to know. Garlic only works when it's prepared the right way. The magic of garlic lies in a compound called allicin, the source of nearly all its healing powers. But here's the secret: allicin isn't actually in raw garlic. It's created when two natural precursors inside the clove mix together, and that only happens when garlic is chopped or crushed and left to rest. So, here's exactly how to do it. Start with 2 medium cloves of fresh garlic. Peel them, then finely mince or crush them using a knife or garlic press. Then, and this is the most important part, wait 10 minutes. That's how long it takes for the allicin to fully form. Once it does, you'll have one of the most powerful natural medicines sitting right there on your cutting board. Prepared this way, garlic can be stored in the fridge for up to 2 weeks, so you don't have to make it fresh every single day. Now, let's talk about how to actually use it, because depending on what you want to heal, the approach changes slightly. If your goal is to lower blood pressure, you'll want to take small amounts, about 1 clove. Prepare as I just showed you 2 or 3 times per day, ideally with meals. In one clinical study, aged garlic extract, at doses of 600 to 1,500 milligrams daily, was just as effective as the prescription drug atenolol in reducing blood pressure over 24 weeks. That means this humble kitchen ingredient can do what entire bottles of medication do, but without the long list of side effects that often come with blood pressure pills, statins, or metformin. Garlic heals, it doesn't harm. If you start using garlic regularly, keep a health journal. Track your blood pressure, your energy, and how you feel. Over time, you might find your doctor needs to reduce your medications, not increase them. Always do this in partnership with your healthcare provider, of course. And here's a small but powerful tip: pairing your garlic with a bit of parsley and olive oil not only helps your body absorb the allicin more effectively, but it also softens the odor that sometimes comes with it. Simple, right? Yet so transformative. Because when you give your body garlic, real, fresh, living garlic, you're not just adding flavor to your food. You're feeding your kidneys, calming your heart, and strengthening your body's natural defenses from the inside out. Alright, let's talk about something just as important: how to use garlic to lower cholesterol. We already know garlic works wonders for blood pressure, but it's also incredibly effective at balancing cholesterol levels. The only difference is that, for this purpose, you'll need a slightly higher dose and one special partner ingredient. A 2016 study published in the International Journal of Preventive Medicine found something remarkable. Taking 20 grams of garlic, that's about 3 to 4 medium cloves, together with a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice each day was as effective in lowering cholesterol as some of the most common prescription medications. Isn't that amazing? Nature truly gives us everything we need when we know how to use it. So here's how to do it. Prepare your garlic the same way I showed you earlier. Crush or mince it, then let it rest for 10 minutes to activate the allicin. Once it's ready, take it along with a teaspoon of lemon juice. The lemon not only enhances absorption but also gives your liver and blood an extra gentle detox boost. Simple, pure, and so healing. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk about something truly special: black garlic. If you've never heard of it before, black garlic is just regular garlic that's been fermented under warm, controlled conditions for several weeks. During that time, it transforms. Its cloves turn dark, its taste becomes sweet and mild, and its antioxidant power multiplies. While it doesn't contain more allicin than fresh garlic, it does have higher levels of other antioxidants that help protect your heart, kidneys, and immune system. Plus, it's so gentle in flavor that even people who can't stand raw garlic find black garlic almost addictive. If you ever come across it, give it a try. Your body will thank you. And here's a little surprise for you. Did you know you can even make a smoothie with garlic and not taste it at all? There's a special recipe that hides the flavor completely while still giving you every bit of its healing power. Thank you, my friends, for spending this time with me today. Take care of yourself, keep nourishing your kidneys with love, and as always, God bless you. I'll see you in the next one.